Hi there, this is Zaza here again, and would like to talk a little bit more about dogs. And today I think the subject will be canine hypnotherapy. Now, some of you will know me, and thanks for watching. I'm a canine flow practitioner. I also call myself a canine relationship coach because I certainly don't think it is the same as dog training. I am trained as a dog trainer, but it's not my thing. It's really not my thing. And that's fine, because there are other people that really enjoy doing that type of training. But what I do love is working with dogs, and I do love and appreciate how they are such beautiful little energetic beings, and how most people misread them because they're not seeing them as they are. They are seeing them in ways that they have been taught. They have read, and they have done all the courses and stuff, and I've done all of the courses and I've read all of the books and all the rest of it, but it's very different when you're actually working with them and you're being with them. It's the same with working with people. You can read all the books and you can do all the courses, but if you don't work with people, you will not have the same feeling, the same understanding of how things are. So I like to work and be with dogs, and I like to see dogs being able to be. I'm not interested in bossing them about. I like to make sure that they are safe, and so obviously that does mean that they do need to listen, and that does mean that I need to be a leader, because if I'm not a leader, then they're not going to listen to me. But being a leader means being fair, and it means acting and being a good example. It's leading from the front, not asking someone to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. So if I want him to stop, then yes, I would also stop if somebody said stop. These sorts of things. It's about being really fair, consistent and loving. So I wanted to talk about canine hypnotherapy today. And the reason why I want to mention this is because it's a way to help a dog to change without going down the route of doing all of the sort of clicker and everything else. I mean, yes, these things can also be done, and there's different courses for different folk. So for some people, that's their route, that's what they want to do. But there's other people, like myself, that never really got that interested or that stimulated, because it never felt right for me to be going down that route. So what I found with working with canine flow and with working with relationship coaching, because I am a certified coach, I did that with the coaching academy quite a long time ago, is that when you're working and seeing an animal and having a relationship with it, it's very different. It's a very different feeling. Now, I'm sure that there are other people say, oh, but we're still having a relationship when we're doing other types of training, and that's fine. I can't comment on that. But one of the things that I use is canine hypnotherapy. Now, it might seem like, how can that work? But it really works. It really, really works. And it works more so the more you practice it. So I've been doing this now for a couple of years, more than a couple of years, and I'm getting better and better at it. But also, it's the better I get at it, the more it's like, wow, this is just so incredible. I want to share it more. I want to do it more. So I think that if you have a dog and your dog is not responding to certain types of training or whatever, then just take a moment to just stop and just ask yourself, who are you? What kind of person are you? What brings you joy? What motivates you? What are your passions? What do you believe in? kind of foods do you eat? What's your energy like? Now, these are all important factors because they will help you to get a good understanding of like where you are right now. And if something is not working, or at least there's something was working in the past but suddenly it's not working now, maybe it's time to change things and go, you know what? I'm not the same person who I used to be. I mean, gosh, people do change. People do change. And, you know, you might find yourself right now, for instance, you could be somebody out there who used to be, you know, right into eating all your steaks and stuff, like, oh, it's steak night, whatever. But you might actually now be a vegan. And you might used to love your sort of hardcore house, rave, whatever music, but now you just prefer to listen to the angelic sounds of crystals and water and natural, beautiful sounds. So people do change. As they change their vibration, then their dog's vibration is likely to be changing too at the same time. I mean, you know, everything is affected. You know, it's likely you're living in close proximity and your dog is going to be reacting to your heart's magnetic energy. So if you're changing your vibration, your dog will be picking up that and feeling that too. So never discount anything. This might seem like, I don't know, but it is certainly worthwhile investigating. And if you would like to have a one-to-one session and try out some canine hypnotherapy, then please give me a ring or contact me through my website. Obviously it depends where you are in the world, because I mean there is a certain element that you can do canine hypnotherapy online, but it would be nice really to meet up in person if you've never done it before, just so that you can really get like, oh wow, my gosh, and you'll feel it too. So keep well, look after yourself, look after your dog, and be happy.